What's good, KFAM? We got the ultimate guide to Ateez by Of All the Kennys. I did my, little marathon video recently. Y'all seen that? And I think all the Kennys actually commented on the video and said, yo, I just dropped a guide, check this out. So we hear this is an hour and a half long, so I'm sure this is full of information. I should come out of this knowing everything I need to know about Ateez, right? You feel me? That's what I'm expecting, bro. So get your snacks ready, get your comprehensive, indubitably, indeed. You feel me? I'll pull up to the stream too, bro. I'll be streaming. All the content that I post to YouTube is streamed. So like y'all might as well pull up if y'all want to see me live, do it. But let's get straight to it. But that thing.
She had the cargo pants with
the tank engine. They trying to kill me. You feel me? Like, why are you trying to kill me, brother? By the way, I've been streaming for like the past 15 hours, so like if my words discombobulated and that's why. Okay, like I'm not usually like this, but we just down tremendous today, bro. Doing a cool little 24-hour stream, Anyways. Of all the Kennys.
A quick spoiler disclaimer. This guide will include various clips from music videos, live stages and more. If you don't want them to be spoiled, I suggest watching them first and then coming back to this guide after. Now, onto the video.
By the way, I also plan on doing like a performance video marathon / dance practices and things of that nature. So like if y'all have any playlists or y'all make a playlist for me, let me know and then we'll start that marathon ASAP. No Rocky. Also covers. I want to see the covers in that.
Now, onto the video.
Yes, I'm rocky, feel like I'm rocky. Dance on the floor, feel like I'm rocky. Yes, I'm rocky, feel like I'm rocky. Dance on the floor, We're Ateez.
My eye bags are getting heavier and heavier. You talking to me, Keo? That's crazy that you would bring that out right now, bro. I'm insecure, bro. I'm down tremendous, bro.
We're Ateez.
Ateez is an 8-member South Korean boy band formed by KQ Entertainment. The group consists of hongjoong,
yeah.
seonghwa,
That man, seonghwa.
Yunho,
what it do?
yeosang,
What it do?
San,
What it do? The demon.
Mingi,
What it do?
Young,
Fix on.
and Jongho.
The vocalist.
I realize that you are probably very excited to learn new facts about the members.
I am.
But before that, I would like to tell you some things about Ateez.
Okay, well, what is going on? I like the energy so far, bro.
But before that,
I finally found someone I can have a twerk off with.
Ateez as a group.
Man's got that cake. Respectfully. A teenager Z. Ateez.
Ateez debuted on October 24th, 2018, with double title tracks Pirate King and Treasure.
Appreciate you too much. Welcome to the family.
You'll find that they do that a lot.
The 2 songs, right? Like one B-side and then the title track. That Hakuna Matata hits every time. Bro, all of Ateez's music is on point, fleeky. Like out of all the marathons I've done low key, bro, I play their music the most right now, bro. Like directly after,
The The reason for this is that Ateez often involves fans and the public in choosing which song is going to be their title track.
That's lit.
By a process of listening to clips and watching previews of both songs, then voting. So though 2 music videos come out, only one is the true official title track.
True.
Their other title tracks include Say My Name, Wonderland,
They
Answer,
truly be including
and
us.
Fireworks. While Ateez is known for their distinct hard-hitting anthem-like songs, most people don't know that Ateez is a group that frequently visits their softer, more sentimental side.
I need to check out their albums too, bro. We need an album journey ASAP.
Everyone loves to talk about Ateez's current position as the 4th-gen leaders of K-pop. But describing their past and where they started is an even better story. Ateez come from a very small company. They were the very first trainees to come from KQ. They didn't have much money when they started, which is noticeable when you watch their debut music videos. Treasure and Pirate King, though was shot in Morocco, involved using free sets to spend the least amount of money. You can even see a tourist in the background of the Treasure official music video.
Oh, he wasn't meant to be there?
All
Okay.
of this makes it even more remarkable that Ateez is where they are now. Ateez have told us that in the beginning, every week when they would get to a music show, they had to shorten their songs just to get a spot. They would even skip a week sometimes. At a recent interview with It's Live, San said that they really didn't have anything and came up from nothing. The first member to join KQ and the group was Hongjoong. One could say that he literally sacrificed his sweat and tears to get Ateez to where they are now. While KQ is a small entertainment company that most people have never heard of, the talent that comes from it is nowhere near small.
Factual. Talk about it, bro. Preaching on some BTS.
Atiny, a special production team consisting of Eden, Buddy, Lee's, Allaunder, Pepperoni, HLB.
Hold on, run that back, bro.
Ateez's producing team includes Atiny, a special production team consisting of Eden, Buddy, Lee's, Allaunder, Pepperoni, HLB, and Olive. It also includes Hongjoong and Mingi. Just like their producers, Ateez's choreographers, BB Trippin, are top tier and have played a big part in who they are today.
BB Trippin. Baby be trippin'.
Because KQ Entertainment is an extremely small company. Ateez has an amazingly close relationship to the staff and everyone in the company.
Love that.
To the point that they call the CEO Abuji, the Korean word for father.
I love when a group has like an amazing relationship with their team, bro. With all the stuff.
In 2018, Ateez spent a month in Los Angeles preparing for their debut. At this time, as trainees, they were called KQ Fellas. The training in Los Angeles proved better than anyone could have ever imagined. Because when Ateez came back, they arrived as performance monsters. In May of 2018, KQ Fellas unleashed 3 viral...
Bro, all my KQ Fellas got blocked, bro. You feel me? By the way, I don't know if I told y'all, but all of the entire All MVs video without blockages is on the website now, because I'm gonna start posting, you know, Ateez content over there. So like, if y'all wanna see the KQ Fellas performances and that, y'all can go head over there,
could
right?
have ever imagined. Because
more
when
Ateez content coming to the website
they
too.
arrived as performance monsters. In May of 2018,
these performances are lit
unleashed
af, bro.
3 viral performance videos to the world, carving out a name for themselves as one of the best dance groups in the K-pop industry.
Dance moves immaculate.
If this guy guide accomplishes half of what it was intended to, then you should be leaving here as an Atiny, unless you were already one to begin with. Atiny, the name of Ateez's fandom, is a combination of the words Ateez and destiny.
Atiny.
If you should know anything about Ateez, it's that every facet of their history is a testament to the fact that Ateez was meant to be. The fandom name was announced on November 17, 2018, creating one of the most important songs in Ateez's discography, Star 1117. Star 1117 is a song made for fans and is one of the ending songs Ateez sings at their concert.
True.
It means a lot to Ateez and Atinis, and it has the tendency to make us emotional.
Okay with the vocals. Vocals.
Ateez also involved Atinis in the process of creating their light stick, which was aptly
That looks
named
lit.
Lightini. Many people wonder how the name Ateez came about. It was voted on by KELVII and the Ateez members themselves. It stands for Everything Teenagers A to Z. They were to be a group that encapsulated and fully personified everything teenagers go through, both the good and the bad. And Ateez truly does that. You can read any of Ateez's lyrics and feel the true emotion that they evoke out of someone. They are meant to inspire, to sympathize with, and to give strength to those that listen. Ateez introduces themselves with the chant 8 makes one team. Family, friendship, and relationship are extremely important to them.
Family.
자, 둘, 셋.
Dom Toretto loving that one, bro. It's all about family.
인사드리겠습니다. 둘, 셋. 안녕하세요, 에이티즈입니다. 둘, 셋. 안녕하세요, 에이티즈입니다. 둘, 셋. 감사합니다. 네, 에이티즈 고마워요.
Immaculate ankle maneuvers. Gracious.
And even when one member is unable to be there at the time, Ateez never allows them to be forgotten.
안녕하세요, 민기입니다.
Woo!
빅송.
픽송.
오케이.
민기 집에서 발 해야 돼.
예.
발 일어서서 해야 돼.
발 꺼내, 당장 꺼내.
자 간다.
같이 해야 돼. 모여.
자, 둘, 셋. MX 원팀 파이팅! 감사합니다.
The ankles be
Another
busting,
chant
bro.
you should know about is Ateez present, which is frequently said in the beginning of their songs. It's not always there, but when it is, it's an indication that things are about to get crazy.
True.
If you have watched even just a few of Ateez's music videos,
All of them.
you will notice a pattern of ending scenes. They are the puzzle pieces Ateez gives to us to string together their storyline. Even though,
okay.
according to Hongjoong, they have yet to reveal even half of it. Explaining
Gracious.
the storyline should be left to rocket scientists at MIT. But what Atinis can tell you is that Ateez are pirates. The Ateez universe involves alter egos, referred to respectively as hala Ateez, and time travel.
Hala
Which
hala.
is why you see the sand clock so often, even though in Ateez lore, it is called a chromer. Throughout Ateez's music videos, you will find them in the desert, at a school, in a ship in the sky, and even trapped in a clear box. This is because Ateez's story weaves in and out of their present and past. If you would like to delve deeper into Ateez's lore, I suggest watching their Zero Fever Part 1 diary film.
Say
Ateez
less.
is known for many
I'ma
things,
note that.
the most prominent being masters of performance. It is often said that the worst dancer in Ateez could rightly be the main dancer in another group.
Factual.
Ateez has been highly praised by multiple choreographers, including Leah Kim, Sienna Lalo,
Their
Kyung
dance
Jin,
moves are insane,
Annie
bro.
J. Knows, and Sean Lu. They have collaborated with, worked with, praised, and covered Ateez. Ateez is revered by younger artists as role models both on and off stage, and are praised by experts, sambainins, and peers as the K-pop group to watch out for.
The whole package. Talk about it. Let them know. Oh, that's the mean chick from Produce 48, bro. Hold on, bro. I remember her, bro. She been bringing terror to them girls. Okay, Bang Chan out here. Bang Chan be showing love to everyone, bro.
This
Appreciate
is why
you,
Ateez
Kaya.
has been on the show
Welcome
Immortal
to the
Songs
family.
5 times and won 3 times. Ateez made history in
Damn.
the show.
Hold on, bro.
This is why Ateez has been on the show Immortal Songs 5 times and won 3 times.
3 out of 5 is
Ateez made
crazy.
history by being the only 4th generation K-pop group to do so, and also the fastest K-pop group ever to win it 3 times.
They just got it like
You
that.
will never find an Ateez stage lacking.
Built
And
different.
Ateenies take a lot of pride in that fact. Psy himself said that all of my junior artists do their best, but Ateez's specialty is that they work hard and do well. In my personal opinion, I think they're the next generation K-pop leaders.
Shout out to Psy.
Ateez's legendary skills, effort, and talent has gotten them far over these past 3 years. And as a result, a huge increase in fans has become overwhelmingly evident.
Broke
While
airport
Ateez sold
door,
out their
bro.
entire world tour just 4
People
months
be going
after
crazy.
debuting, the exponential increase in size and venue is quite shocking. Ateez's 2019 concert in New York boasted of 800 people for their sold-out 2020 tour, which was postponed to 2022.
We love that
number
exponential
shot up
growth,
to
that glow up.
19,500. Not only have fans recognized their abilities, but it seems others have too. After the American leg of their 2022 tour, Ateez's stay had to be lengthened due to the high demand for interviews. Ateez was even invited to interview and perform at the Grammy Museum, making them the 4th K-pop group and the very first 4th generation K-pop group to be invited.
Look at the dance
Ateez
swings,
have
bro.
no qualms about telling Ateez how they feel about us. In fact, Ateez have no qualms about telling
Son looks at people like he wants to fall in love with them, bro. God, this man is a menace. Why is he looking at her like that, bro? This man a demon, bro.
generation K-pop
If he
group
looks
to
at
be
me like
invited.
that, I'm falling.
Ateez have
I'm
no
yours,
qualms
bro.
about telling Ateenies how they feel about us. In fact, Ateez has a phenomenal relationship with their
I feel like let me read some of
how they
these,
feel
bro.
about us.
You're beautiful, you're beauty, cutie, and you have a warm heart. All of that, everything, you got it. You see, it's always song,
In
bro.
fact,
Seonghwa, you need a friend, I'm your friend. You need a star, I'm your star. You need love, you are love. My everything, I give you everything. You're my everything. You are not alone. I'm always beside you. You are not alone.
Ateez has a phenomenal relationship with their fans. They are not afraid to be emotional with us, and that is what makes Ateez and Ateenies so close. All in all, it's clear that Ateez, while notably sharing one brain cell between the 8 of them, are some of the most genuine, heartfelt, and hardworking individuals in the K-pop industry.
They seem like real
Not
ones
only
right
do
now,
they
bro.
not know when to
Poetic,
slow down and relax. Hence why we receive an entire stage performance whenever they upload a dance practice. But a huge part of who they
Gah.
are is rooted in staying humble and kind. So, it makes sense that on May 8, 2020, the Korean Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism named Ateez as their 2020 promotional ambassador, with the goal of promoting Korean culture and tourism abroad. In some places in Korea, Ateez is known as the K-pop group that conquered the US. This is because Ateez has a very strong global fanbase. After Ateez's 2022 US tour, some 100,000 people joined Ateez's official fan community.
Crazy.
This is a strong testament to the power Ateez holds and their ability to captivate the hearts of people all over the world.
Talk about it.
If you want to get to know the boy,
Hold
captivate
up,
the
bro.
hearts
I need to read
of
these fun facts. A random person posted this picture on Twitter a couple of days after the 2020 concert, and I realized it was me. Oh, true?
people all over the world. If you want to get to know the boys better, their fun
That's
and
lit.
chaotic personalities are quite evident in their variety shows, KQ Fellas, Wanted series, Fever Road series, Wanted
I'ma
Special
start the
series,
KQ Fellas
and
series on the
Stressor
website
Things, a
this
variety
week.
show made by the Universe app. At this point, I'm sure you are itching to know more about each individual member, and I applaud you for being so patient. Let's get to know every member of Ateez.
Patience is a virtue. Let's get to know him more personally. Hongjoong, the captain. This man caught my eye off a rip, bro. 5'8", sub-vocalist, composer, lead rapper, center. November 7th, 1998. He's got the exact same birthday. The exact same day, year, everything, bro. Well, I don't know about the time, but the exact same birthday is one of my besties. I knew he had that aura to him, bro. Fall in love with being alive.
He's captain.
Poetic
Before we
F.
talk about all that is Hongjoong, you should know that he is never called a leader, but a captain. Atiny and Ateez alike both call him their captain. And Yunho even said that the members have to pay him money if they mess up and call him a leader. Hongjoong was the first to join KQ in 2016. Though KQ Entertainment was not accepting trainees at the time, Hongjoong sent them a mixtape with a letter saying he wanted to be an artist who writes his own music. KQ taking a chance on this teenager would mark the beginning of a long and rewarding journey for Hongjoong.
Now look at them.
And KQ Entertainment.
Believe in yourself, kings and
Hongjoong
queens.
is one of the only two members that make up the 98 line. If you watch a lot of Ateez content, you'll end up hearing from multiple members that Hongjoong stands as the father of the group. Watching him will undoubtedly prove that statement as true. Hongjoong produces a lot of Ateez's songs, and even wrote over 40 songs for Ateez before debuting. This
Crazy.
includes Sunrise, Horizon, Good Lil Boy, Celebrate,
Good little boy.
Rocky, All About You, and Ateez's ethereal song Aurora, which is a favorite of Ateez. He was, and is, extremely passionate about what he does, to the point of not sleeping. And that shows in the fruit of his hard work. An ongoing
Sleepless
joke
nights.
between Ateez and Ateez is that
Bro,
Hongjoong
I
doesn't
always respect artists when they're like fully involved in the making of the music as well, bro. Knowing like he's out here producing himself, writing music himself, bro.
he does, to the point
That's
of
lit.
not sleeping. And that shows in the fruit of his hard work. An ongoing joke
You gotta
between
respect
Ateez
it.
and Ateez is that Hongjoong doesn't know where the dorm is because he sleeps at the studio. As outrageous
Gracious.
as that sounds, Hongjoong does actually sleep in his studio a lot. Hongjoong loves learning more about his craft, and even spent extra time in Los Angeles after their 2022 tour to learn from a few producers here. Hongjoong
True.
is very serious when he writes Ateez's songs. He sees it as an opportunity to make a statement about life, love, and loss. He likes to write
Love
about the
that.
struggles we all face in life, but also all the ways that we overcome them. This is why you'll find many people crying to the songs he writes. Not only is Hongjoong a top-notch producer and songwriter, but he reforms clothes and many other items. Ateenies love to see the most recent thing he takes and transforms. Hongjoong often uses his reforming to make a statement, which shows in the jacket he reformed while he was in America and wore to the Grammy Museum that said, "No one like me." Hongjoong loves encouraging people, and he loves people in general. He is a part of multiple social justice movements like the Polished Man campaign, which goal is to end child abuse.
This man is gorgeous,
This is
bro.
why you'll see him having one painted nail all the
Inside
time.
and out.
Some other hobbies Hongjoong has is taking pictures and making covers of his favorite songs. His most recent busking session included multiple covers of songs from artists he loves, like David Bowie and Michael Jackson. Hongjoong is a standout rapper and very versatile.
Again, we're gonna do a covers marathon ASAP, bro. Got to.
His trademark is the laugh, giggle or chuckle he makes before he begins his verse. Many people find that if they hear Hongjoong laugh in a song, it is a guarantee that it's going to be amazing.
It's gonna slap.
Hongjoong is also a low-key singer. He sings in a lot of Ateez songs, which is why his style is so versatile. He likes to play around and test his limits when it comes to song creation.
If I could sing like this, I'm satisfied, bro. You feel me?
When you watch an Ateez stage, one thing you will undoubtedly notice is the almost crazy presence Hongjoong brings to the stage.
Factual.
When he performs, it is an automatic
Even though I haven't
party.
watched the stage
His
from
facial
the music
expressions
videos.
are very animated and range from extremely fun to extremely scary,
Indeed.
depending on the song.
The aggression, bro.
Because of this, he earned himself a role as part of Ateez's Demon Line, which you'll find
You ain't
out
hurt
more
your
about
hand,
later.
bro. No,
Hongjoong's
why are you licking your teeth like that,
part
bro?
of Ateez's Demon Line, which you'll find out more about later.
They say demon line?
Himself a role as part of Ateez's Demon Line,
Gracious.
which you'll find out more
They
about
have a whole
later.
line for it.
Hongjoong speaks and understands English the most out of the group.
I know
and
San's
helps
part of that
translate
line,
for
gotta
the
be.
members during American interviews. Though Hongjoong is extremely hardworking, recently you can notice that he allows himself to have fun and let out tension. And this makes Ateez very happy because we all think he works too hard. Lastly, if there is anything you
We
should
gotta
know about
vibe responsibly.
Hongjoong, it is that his love for Ateez spans the length of the Milky Way. Everything he does is for us
What's up, bro?
and to us. He loves talking to us and believes that we hung the stars in the sky. Recently, during the American tour, Hongjoong said something to Ateez that has now really become a foundational quote from Ateez to Ateez.
I would say, no matter where you are and who you are and what you become, we will always be there by your side. Okay, Ateez. Hey, don't cry. Don't cry. If you cry, I will cry too. So.
Gracious.
So, Ateez.
You can't say don't cry, bro. You say don't cry, people start crying. No matter where you are, who you are, and what you become, we will always be there by your side, Ateez. You will stay with us like this, right? Right? Of course. The dragon. Seonghwa. 5'10", lead vocalist, visual sub-rapper. April 3rd, 1998, ENFJ. I'm an INFJ, right? I'm pretty sure. So I'm an introverted Seonghwa, but I'm not a visual like that.
was the fifth member to join Ateez.
Yeah.
He was close to giving up because he felt that he wasn't good enough. When the
That's
director of
crazy.
his dance school told him about a boy his age who was working very hard. This gave Seonghwa the energy to keep practicing. Seonghwa ended up auditioning to KELVII. Later on, Seonghwa found out that Hongjoong was the boy his director told him about. And the one that
Just meant to
indirectly
be.
gave him the strength to keep going.
Destiny.
Ateenies like to say that Hongjoong and Seonghwa debuting in Ateez together was destiny. For
Yep.
all intents and purposes, Seonghwa is the mother of the group. Now, if you're following along, this would mean that he is married to Hongjoong.
He's OD gorgeous. They're all gorgeous, right?
Which tracks, because while Hongjoong and Seonghwa don't have a vast set of idol friends, they are each other's best idol friend. Seonghwa helps Hongjoong in controlling the craziness of the group. Though
Big
Hongjoong
time
teases
rush.
and acts like he doesn't like Seonghwa, they actually mean a lot to each other. One of Ateez's songs, Thank You, was written by Hongjoong to Seonghwa to express all the things he couldn't say to him.
True. Yeah, hold that man's ass, sing to him, look him in the eyes, bro.
Seonghwa and Hongjoong have one of the most popular ships, which is called Seongjoong. They are not as vocal about it, but if you look closely at their interactions, you'll see their amazing friendship. Seonghwa is the second.
Bro, I ain't never seen a dude rock the little cat ears like that. Look at that man's smile, just glowing, bro. Those veneers, bro.
Seonghwa
Those
is
your
the
teeth?
second half of the
Golly.
98 line and the oldest member in Ateez. Though Seonghwa is both the oldest member and the mother of the group, it would be hard to pick him out of a lineup next to the 99 liners. He seamlessly fits in well with the 99 liners because of his ability to be very playful and bordering on chaotic on occasion. One thing you will hear constantly about Seonghwa is his ability to help members through tough times. He is a source of comfort for many of the members, and Woo Young himself said that he goes to Seonghwa for comfort. Seonghwa is one of the most caring people, and he extends this to all Ateenies. In fact, Seonghwa calls us his stars. This has more meaning when you learn that Seonghwa's name means to be a star.
On the first tour, I did say, you guys were brighter than the star. Remember me?
The pink hair do be hidden.
That you are the light of the stars.
Yeah,
I always believe you.
you got a nice voice.
Surprisingly, the Seonghwa you see today was nowhere to be found years ago. It took a long time to get him to the place he is today, self-esteem-wise. Seonghwa said that, pre-debut, he used to grow out his hair to hide his eyes and face because he didn't like the way he looked.
Bro,
He would practice
you're
really
gorgeous.
early in the morning or really late at night because he was afraid of someone hearing him sing. Now, he says, because of all of the love Ateenies have shown him, he has
That's
learned
crazy.
how to love himself. Even more, according to the members and Seonghwa himself, he is the most likely to be caught taking a selfie. He couldn't imagine it before, but
Self-love
because
is the
Ateenies
best
call
love,
him handsome
bro.
so often, he said he is able to see himself as handsome now.
그러면 일단은 요상이가 방금 질문했을
Bro, this man really thought, like, bro, you see, we are our own worst enemy for real, bro. We need to stand up and tell our brain, no, I'm not ugly. Okay, like, I'm looking in the mirror and, like, what I see might be ugly, but that's just my brain playing tricks on me. I'm actually gorgeous. I'm beautiful, you feel me? And if you're not that beautiful, like, outside, be beautiful on the inside. It'll radiate on the out. You know, take better care of yourself, sleep well, eat well, drink enough water, you know, all of those things, bro. You will have this glow to you. Stand up. Stand up indeed, bro.
Handsome now.
Tell your brain, hell no. Ugly way.
그러면 일단은 요상이가 방금 질문했으니까 제가 성화한테 성화 Who is the visual of Ateez?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Seonghwa is known for his amazing vocals and his outrageous performance abilities. Like Hongjoong, the person Seonghwa becomes is a 180 from who he is off stage.
Just get. Mans is so gorgeous, bro. Like,
Seonghwa Seonghwa is the second member of Ateez's demon line. This title is rightly earned once you see for yourself his burning expressions, swift tongue movements, and graceful dance moves.
Yeah, I
Though
see it.
Seonghwa debuted as a singer, he auditioned to KELVII as a rapper. Recently, though, Seonghwa has gotten multiple chances to put his shockingly great rap skills out in the open. He has rapped on multiple songs, and Ateez are absolutely obsessed with the persona of rapper Seonghwa.
This song is so good, bro. Beginning to end.
Another thing you might hear a lot of is how physically perfect Seonghwa is. We're not kidding.
What you mean by
At a
physically?
glance, it is quite obvious that Seonghwa has the most perfect teeth. But
Facts,
one thing
yeah.
that can be seen from afar are his perfect hands, lips, and nose. The Ateez staff
up, bro.
claim the same, and Seonghwa himself also boasts of his perfect hands.
Golly.
One of Seonghwa's hobbies and passions is his love of ASMR. When each member of Ateez created their own series based on things that interested them, Seonghwa took it upon himself to create ASMR videos that were as funny as they were satisfying. Both Atiny
I'm trying to hear the ASMR, bro.
compare Seonghwa to a dragon, namely Toothless, the dragon from the movie How to Train Your Dragon. Seonghwa bears a striking resemblance
never
to
watched that, bro.
Toothless and has received countless plushies of the dragon. A skill not a lot of people know about Seonghwa is his makeup expertise. According to Seonghwa, he used to love putting makeup on when he was young. And he said, in a recent variety show, Stressor Things, when he was tasked to apply makeup on a ghost, that he was good at makeup.
I'll add it to the list.
Seonghwa is also known to be very current on K-pop girl groups. He knows a lot of their choreographies and is praised for covering them very well.
You see, Seonghwa's got like that perfect feminine masculinity balance. You know, like the feminine side is there, but it's not like OD, and the masculinity is also there, but it's like, I don't know, bro.
Very well.
I don't know how to explain it. You just feel it.
All in all, Seonghwa is someone you want
I feel
by
like
your
dudes are
side
afraid to be
during both
feminine.
the good times and the bad
Appreciate
times.
you, Sam. Welcome to the family. But like, you gotta embrace that little bit of, gotta tap into it indeed. The growing pain of youth is not something that you go through alone. Ateez are as bright as stars. Seonghwa. Jongho, the golden retriever. 1999, March 23rd, 6'1", main dancer, lead vocalist, ENFJ. They got a few ENFJs out here, bro. 6'1", this man's my height.
Before we begin talking about
I hope you're
Ateez's
always
golden
happy to you,
retriever,
bro.
I mean Yunho. I should begin by saying that Yunho is everyone's dog. I mean boyfriend. I mean husband. Honestly, he is all of those things. Shockingly enough, his birthday is actually on World Puppy Day.
True?
멍멍이 같아. 여기 열심히 골든 리트리버. 강아지 뭐해?
왜 뽑았냐면 대형견 같았어. 그런 매력이 있는 것 같아서 고마워.
왜 이렇게 윤호를 사랑스러운 눈빛으로 보고 있니?
나는 그렇게 보면 안 되니?
Right?
Something that is often said
I'm
on
trying to look into
Twitter
that man's
is
eyes,
that
bro.
everyone has a bias, but everyone's boyfriend is Yunho. Yunho was the second member to join KELVII. He joined 6 months after Hongjoong through an audition as a dancer and trained to become a vocalist and the main dancer.
Nice.
Not only is Yunho Ateny's ideal husband, but Yunho is beloved by all the members. At the risk of sounding like a cheesy teen movie, everyone wants to be Yunho or be with Yunho. Ateez's members often say that he is one of the nicest people ever. He has the perfect height.
Hakuna
He is amazingly
Matata, yo.
talented. And he never loses his smile. This gift of happiness is something Yunho uses for the good of everyone. Ateez says that when everyone is losing energy, Yunho is the one to cheer them up.
Every group needs that one person,
His goal
bro.
for Ateez is to be a vitamin for us, and I can't think of anything that describes him better.
This man's the sunho of Ateez.
그때그때 텐션이 떨어지거나 조금 힘든 시기들이 있었는데 윤호는 그런 거 좀 아랑곳하지 않고 좋은 텐션으로 이렇게 결과물이 나올 수 있게 노력해준 것 같아서 너무 고맙고 그런 거에 대해서 따로 언급은 안 하지만 다 알고 있으니까 앞으로도 잘 부탁한다고 얘기하고 싶어. 고마워.
Just one look at Yunho's smile or a funny move he does to make you laugh will have you forgetting why you were sad to begin with.
Man's
An
got that
example
crack
of Yunho's
energy.
encouraging spirit is a quote from him that said, "My self-motivating phrase is that I wake up every day and tell myself I can do it."
No
He
cow.
said that there is nothing you can't do when you put your mind to it. Yunho
Preach,
is one of
bro.
the funniest members of Ateez and the weirdest. Though Yunho is the first of the 99 liners and one of the oldest. What is great about him is that he doesn't mind coming off as odd if it means he is being true to who he is.
Go crazy,
or
bro.
if it is to make someone happy. He once asked Ateez if they would still love him if he pooped. The answer was an unsurprising yes, and Yunho responded with, "I know. I trust Ateez." Though Yunho has the superpowers to make any situation funny, he is not always a playful person. He is very hardworking and serious about his craft.
Bro, I feel like
Something you
everyone
will
is
find
so...
about Yunho as you venture further into
Like, I love this about him because I feel like everyone is so scared about how people are going to view you. And so you kind of try to act in a way where you don't want to, like, come off as cringe or cringe, you know? But, like, what's cringe for real, bro? Just be yourself. You know, don't let no one else affect how you behave, bro.
funny. He is not always a playful person. He is
Vibe
very
responsibly.
hardworking and serious about his craft. Something you will find about Yunho as you venture further into the world of Ateez is that he is extremely competitive, which for him is okay.
Or irresponsibly,
because Yunho
for
hardly
that matter.
loses. The members call him lucky, and Yunho has confirmed that luck time and time again.
We've got... Okay. Man's had some sass with that. He was like... Gracious.
A standout fact about Yunho is that he is an astonishingly great dancer. Being tall presents its own challenges to dancing, but Yunho seems to overcome them all with ease. During their training
Factual,
in
bro.
Los Angeles,
Appreciate you that one,
Yunho was the
BLK.
only member chosen by a choreographer at Millennium to record the dance video they would upload to YouTube. Yunho was also the only member to record a solo dance performance video to add to the 3 KELVII performance videos.
Hold on. I'm gonna mute this because, you know, we got copyrighted for this and I got blocked, so I'm not trying to get blocked again. You feel me? Like, just envision.
Dance skills are something all the members aspire to. According to Ateez, Yunho helps them all with learning the choreography straight from the beginning, because his body has already memorized the moves. Yunho is very exact with his movements and catches the technicalities of a choreography almost immediately. This gives him a strong advantage in pulling off a powerful performance on stage. Like the last 2 members I have already mentioned, in what seems to be the theme of Ateez, Yunho is also an excellent performer.
I feel like they all are, you know? You're gonna say that for each member. Yeah. We need to binge watch these stages, bro.
Something that has been the topic on the minds of many an Atiny on Twitter. Is Junho receiving more recognition for his dance skills? So, if you are an Atiny or plan on becoming one, please show our Junho a lot of love. Junho is also known for his golden vocals. His voice can range from a lower tone to a smoother high tone, and each sound is blissful.
I've been talking for too long, bro. I'm losing my voice, but like, God.
If it doesn't already seem like Junho is perfect, Junho is also an actor. He recently played a main role in his first drama, Imitation,
for real?
And he did an amazing job.
Okay. Imitation. If y'all have watched that drama, let me know if it's worth. 어머.
지금도 많이 차네. 이거. 다시금 이것도 쓰고. 미안해 현지야. 그날 내가 실수했어.
Acting is something Junho has always wanted to pursue, and he plans to see where his acting career will take him.
True.
According to the group, Junho is the one most likely to be caught playing video.
Let me know what dramas after, and if there's any that I have to watch, you know?
According to the group, Junho is the one most likely to be caught playing video games. He wears this badge proudly and has no problem admitting to it. He likes to play in his room and does so a lot when he has free time. Junho is an avid fan of Harry Potter and Spider-Man. Rather than an idol, his true dream is to be Spider-Man.
Okay. My true dream is to be Spider-Man, bro. Wow.
Comes great responsibility.
Yeah, talk about it. Yeah, let him know.
Yes!
Look at the crawling form. Okay.
Recently,
the form is immaculate.
Ateez did with Wired, we found out that Junho is the only member of Ateez that has a license and can drive. To sum everything
Damn.
up, Junho is perfect and everyone should love him, period.
Period. Will you still love me even if I poop? Of course I will. We all poop. I was gonna say something else, but I'm gonna hold that back because we don't need that right now, right? You know? Yeosang. This is the man that ate the toast, right? Man just said, Yeah, there we go. Except girls don't poop. Alright, bro. If I don't see Tiny even for 1 second, I can't live for 0 seconds. I should always be together. Hold on, bro. I should always be together with Tiny every day.
Yeosang started off as a trainee under Big Hit Entertainment when he was 17. He later made the decision to leave. At that time, he received offers from 6 different companies and ended up choosing KQ. He became the visual and a vocalist in the group. Hongjoong said, in an interview, that the team leader at KQ put in a lot of effort to get Yeosang to join them. The thing about Yeosang is that he has a kind of inconspicuous type of humor. You might not notice him immediately because he is not one to make himself the center of attention. But he is naturally funny, and his humor is very much underrated. Yeosang makes a lot of people laugh because he is very okay with and very good at exposing people. He is known on occasion to be very savage.
멋있는 마청. 정호 형! 야! 미안. 청소 잘하는데 왜? 형 평소에 무대에서 춤추고 노래하는 모습이 너무 멋있는 것 같아. 좋아. 근데 성화 형, 제발 우리 안무 중에 가만히 있는 안무 하면 혓바닥 좀 안 움직이면 안 돼. 혓바닥 좀 안 움직이면 이제 시원거든.
Gracious. Nah, he just on demon timing 24/7, bro. He can't stay still.
원제를 보여줘.
Don't show us. We good. Wow, you're so close up with it, bro. You know, wow, you're all up in that man's mouth.
이렇게 하지 않지. 이제 끝났지?
하나 너야. 아니 이게 하나 제발 우리 안무 좀 혼자 따라주지 말고 맞게 쳐주면 좋겠어.
Gracious.
괜찮아. 아니, 괜찮아.
Pain is all we know, bro. Breathe, bro. Breathe.
산이가 이제 무대 연구를 많이 하니까 이제
약간 과하다는 거죠?
그렇지. 약간 특히 그 골반 쪽이 네. 그렇지. 약간 특히 산이가 이제 무대 연구를 많이 하니까 이제
약간 과하다는 거죠?
그렇지. 약간 특히 그 골반
He overdoes it with the hips. I hear you, bro. Allow me, bro.
안 그래도 야, 너 멋있어. 해봐. 가고.
Gracious.
너무 튕기네.
The rate of pregnancy is
But
just
this
increased.
does not dismiss his sweet and effervescent personality. He is quite like an angel. That is, when he is not busy calling someone out. Yeosang is able to fool
Gotta
most
catch all
people into
kisses.
believing that he is not as undomesticated as the rest of the group. But when you really get to know him, you'll find that he is not as normal as he first appears to be.
Oh, he crazy. That's like psycho behavior, bro. This man's chomping off gummy heads to put them on different bodies, bro. Who's doing this? Who's out there doing this,
Yeosang
bro?
once told Ateez that if he is nervous for something, he pretends that he is in a simulation and that nothing is real. While that is a really helpful tip, we can all admit that is not the usual answer someone would give. But then again, when asked, Yeosang said that he thinks he is the only one who is normal among the 99 liners. While Yeosang takes the role of the most domesticated of the undomesticated 99 liners, what kind of
Most
animal
domesticated
he
of the
is a topic of heavy
undomesticated.
debate. Yeosang has always been given the title of a Maltese because of his softness and resemblance. But recently, Yeosang has declared that
that
he
man's
is not
glowing.
a Maltese but a Doberman. This drastic switch in breed has found a lot of pushback.
Oh, they were talking about dogs. I thought like Malteser for a second, bro.
But recently, Yeosang has declared that he is not a Maltese but a Doberman. This drastic switch in breed has found a lot of pushback. Most fans still call him a Maltese, which you'll find on their page for him at fan signs.
Man's ears be
But
busting.
he insists on being called a Doberman. When he is rightly called that, he is very happy. So if you ever have the honor and privilege of meeting Yeosang, please call him a Doberman.
Gracious.
The reason for this switch up from Yeosang can probably be attributed to the fact
Swole
that over the
eye.
past year,
Okay.
he has grown tremendously both on the inside and out.
Man's been in the
Both
gym.
his newly found confidence and biceps,
Bro, even the narration voice had a little vocal fry right there.
both on the inside and out.
Out. It's like, well, why you say it like that?
Over the past year,
So the
he has
arms was
grown
like, hold on,
tremendously
bro.
both on the inside and out. Both his newly found confidence and biceps are something fans have picked up on. According to Ateez, yeosang, along with Sam, are most likely
We all
to be
down
caught at
bad.
the gym. So, I suppose to him, the shy Maltese has transformed into a strong Doberman. Yeosang is often introduced and referred to as a moving sculpture, and when you see him, the reason is clear. He is very
Facts.
distinctly pretty, and multiple of the members even said that when he first
Yep,
arrived
boyo.
at KQ, they were intimidated because he was so good looking. Something that makeup hides from our sight is Yeosang's beautiful birthmark on the side of his face. Fans love when he is barefaced, because it is one of the very few
true.
opportunities we get to see his birthmark.
Low-key, I noticed it, but I thought it was like makeup, like it was just part of the look.
Because it is one of the very few opportunities we get to see his birthmark. When you peruse Ateez's discography, you might not notice Yeosang's voice. This is because he did not get a lot of parts in songs early in Ateez's career. While a lot of fans were upset about this, Yeosang himself once said that he was very shy in the beginning and did not want a lot of lines. It really shows just how much Yeosang has grown both on the outside and inside, because now his presence on stage can be felt from across a stadium.
Growth.
Yeosang has an extremely intense stare that he uses to his advantage when he performs.
Dangerous.
Many fans and non-fans alike say that Yeosang has very deep eyes, and it is this feature that makes him even more powerful. Now that we hear Yeosang more often, we are able to fully appreciate his rich deep voice. Not unlike Mingi, Yeosang's voice, both when he sings and talks, is very full and very deep. This quality enriches every lyric he sings and sends a shiver down your spine, because it flows as smooth and as thickly as honey.
He has a gorgeous voice. I like the deepness.
His tremendous vocal
It
ability
resonates with my
should
soul.
not take away from the fact that, like the rest of the members of Ateez, Yeosang's dancing skills are remarkable and stand out on stage. Just like his stare and his voice, his performance skills and presence on stage is resolute and absolutely noteworthy.
These dudes are all beautiful, bro. What I mean by what?
Yeosang has been an MC on SBS MTV's The Show since March 2nd, 2021.
True.
Yeosang leads as the oldest of the trio of MCs, and he has his own segment titled Uncommon Dance Lessons.
News. This song's so good, bro.
Yeosang's funny and bright personality shines in his role as MC. So
Che
if you
is so
would like
cute.
to see more of Yeosang, tune into the show every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Korean time, of course. Yeosang's favorite food is chicken, and while that might not seem important, it is to him.
It's very important.
Something else you should know about Yeosang is that he created a character called Hetman, and Ateez love to see the different variations and emotions Hetman has.
True.
To
Hetman.
end, I want you to know that according to Yeosang, he will forever be your chicken leg.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous. I love that. I love him, bro. You feel me? I always say, like, whenever I'm watching idols eating stuff, like, y'all gotta feed the camera too, bro. Feed me. You know, whenever I'm streaming, I always feed my chat. I feed y'all for real, bro. Like, if I was eating right now, I'll be feeding y'all right now. So, like, okay, bro. Like, he truly cares. He not just gonna eat and let us starve. Let our stomachs growl. He gonna feed us too, bro. I'll forever be your chicken leg. Love that. San, the mountain. (5/9) July 10, 1999. Lead vocals performer INFP. Demon. I love you so much today, and I love you even more tomorrow. It elevates
The first thing you
day
should
by
know about
day.
Mountain, or San, as some people like to call him, is that he is not human. Just
Okay.
kidding.
Okay.
Maybe. San was the fourth member to join Ateez. He came to Seoul on his own all the way from his hometown Namhae. Though he was good at singing, San had to work very hard to improve his skills enough to debut as a lead singer. Now, we can see, all of his hard work did not go to waste, as he has been given titles such as the man who will change the standards of K-pop performance by journalists. At first glance, when watching him perform, the thought that pops into most people's mind is how can anyone perform the way he does? San is renowned for his inexplicable performance expertise. Not only does he move his body in ways that would otherwise break the bones of any normal human being.
Damn. Yeah, that man a demon, bro, a menace.
But it seems that just like having a clear choreography for a song, San also creates his own face choreography. San has said that he thinks deeply about what the song is trying to say and then embodies that.
The facial expressions
he
get it.
tries to tell a story with his dancing and facial expressions.
I feel like the facial expressions are a big part of dancing, bro. You gotta dance with your entire body. It is expression at the end of the day, right?
This is extremely evident when he performs Ateez's song Inception. He has a look of loss, longing and tragedy on his face and really makes you experience the song with him.
꿈에서 깨려고 하는 거예요. 꿈에서 깨려고 모든 것을 이제 이거는 이제 어쩔 수 없이 꿈을 꾸게 되는 자아고 이 친구는 이제 이거를 끌어내려고 하는 자아죠. 그래서 손이 떨리는 거예요.
Like you feel the struggle, bro. Gracious.
마지막에 그렇게 탁 해서 하는 그거는 형이 말대로 체이스유 하려는 대상을 잡으러 갔어요. 난 거기서 깬 줄 알았지. 하지만 이것은 정말 인셉션이었던 거라고 본인이 다시 알고 다시 빠지게 돼.
Inception, such a beautiful song, bro. Gracious.
It seems that he never loses his character in a song and has endless energy.
Factual.
Unsurprisingly, San is the third member of Ateez's demon line. San's switch when a stage begins is so dramatic that it is demon line. San's switch when a stage begins is so dramatic that it is very hard not to notice.
Built different, bro. he just standing there. He's got so much power and he's just... It's the tongue, bro. Stand still. You feel me? Stand still, bro. Ridiculous. Straight up ridiculous.
This, one of his nicknames is actually Satan. It is also
That's crazy.
worth noting that San's flexibility is in part due to the fact that he is a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo. San's natural ability to always show some type of expression or emotion on his face, whether he is in the back or in the center, has garnered a lot of attention from fans, experts,
that tongue go crazy, pause.
It has come to the attention of Ateez that many artists in the K-pop industry look up to San because of his unusual and indelible performances.
San surpasses the human body expected capabilities. His high-level strength and flexibility are impressive. He can be center in any given performance. Leah Kim, top-class choreographer about pre-debut San.
Industry look up to San because of his unusual and indelible performances. Many younger artists, peers, and some Benins have mentioned San as a source of inspiration when they perform. Watching a San fan cam always holds amazing surprises, and this is something most people have noticed. San's fan cams have been named on the top 100 list of the most viewed male
that right
K-pop
there,
idol
bro.
fan cams.
His
Coming
facial
in as
expression
number
is there.
24 for his Studio Kum Fireworks fan cam with over 497,000 views. And number 16 for his Wonderland and Hala fan cam, surpassing.
This man loves pain, bro.
And number 16 for his Wonderland and Hala.
Like, wow, why he smirk after that, bro? Golly, okay.
Fan cams.
He a menace.
1 million views.
He a
Sam
menace,
is very
bro.
critical of himself and always looks for ways to be better and do better. This is why, in his free time, he uses YouTube to review both live stages and his fan cams. He likes to look for mistakes and ways that he can do better next time.
Man, are you watching
One
the
of
tape?
the most shocking things to discover as a new Atiny is San's intense duality. He is as affable as he is remarkable. Anyone who knows San knows that he is extremely caring and has a childlike innocent quality.
많은 기대 부탁드리고
No.
이렇게 하면은 크게 나오나? 헉, 너무 이건 이상하게 나오는데 이렇게 하면 너 이렇게 나오지?
Yo!
Yes. Oh.
Now I feel like I need to be like God up, bro. Bro, every time I see that, I think of the Home Alone, you know?
This is why he is often treated like the unofficial Maknae. San is extremely passionate when it comes to
Gracious.
sharing all the love he has to give. And he makes sure to
Lip to
extend
lip.
this enormous amount of love to all his members and every single Atiny. San loves physical touch, and it is this love language that he often uses to display his love to members. He is also constantly giving out amazing advice to Atinis to encourage us and raise our spirits so we don't give up.
We
His
gotta
advice
read
to
some of these
Atinis
again, bro. You feel me? You're the most precious one in the world. No one can say otherwise. Preach, bro. You feel me? Don't let no one else tell you anything else. You may think you're stuck for a while, but it's a mountain that you can go over quickly, son. The mountain. He is the mountain that you can go over quickly. What you mean by that, bro? I don't know if I want to take part in this mountain climbing and that.
to encourage us and raise our spirits so we don't give up. And he is, by far, one of the biggest hype men ever. All these qualities are why on April 14, 2021, San was selected to be an ambassador of his hometown Namhae. Though San is very intimidating on stage, he is very much like an endless ball of sunshine and energy.
Okay.
He has so much of it that it often comes out very erratically.
Damn, bro.
Hongjoong testified that San was the reason Ateez's jumping ban was instituted in their trainee days. According to Jongho, they could be walking outside, and San would randomly begin jumping off invisible walls and try to reach high branches. Most times, Jongho just pretends he does not know him.
연습생 때 생활 규칙이 있었는데 그 규칙 중에 하나가 밖에서 점프 금지. 그러니까 사진 때문에 생활 규칙이었어요.
Damn. Bro, they don't even let niggas jump. That's crazy.
저는 진짜 그거 해가지고
Like, I can't jump, bro.
San
Like, we
also
just
breaks
gotta
out
walk
into
a certain
song
way.
extremely often, but he still hits his notes as effortlessly as water flowing out of a faucet. Most people are often distracted by his performance abilities, but San's vocals are exceptionally impressive. His voice is used in songs for very high falsettos, low tones, and my
I haven't
personal
seen this
favorite,
video.
raspy and gritty parts.
I'm gonna check out the videos that I haven't seen or that I missed during my All MVs video ASAP as well.
Lastly, I want to let you know that San has dimples that could make anyone fall in love with just a smile. So, it's okay if you already did.
Yeah.
좋은 성공인데?
Your smile is so beautiful. Nomu. Please, never stop smiling. Talk about it. Show off them pearly whites. Mingi. Main rapper, lead dancer, ENTP, 6 foot, August 9th, 1999. I'm August 7th, we right there with it.
The very first thing I think of when I think of Mingi is that he is the most adorable person on earth. Looking at him on stage, that must sound very strange.
It does.
But allow me to explain.
민기야 날 가져.
The princess.
마지막으로 모자 귀엽죠? 안경
맞아요.
귀엽죠? 저도 귀엽죠?
네.
At first glance, Mingi does not seem that disparate from the rest of the 99 liners, especially on stage. But Mingi is actually quite shy and reserved. Though he has his own bouts of random shouting and chaotic dancing, especially when he is around the people he loves. Mingi often takes a background role when in a group setting.
Bro, he's just like me. Bro, I'll be saying this to chat sometimes. Like, people think that I'm extroverted because, like, of how I am here. But, like, I'm the most introverted person in group settings. You know, by myself, because I have to talk now, I'm gonna talk. But, like, when I'm in groups, bro, I always just relax, chilling, just be vibing, bro. You feel me? If y'all believe in, like, star signs and that, I guess.
Chaotic dancing, especially
I guess that makes
when
sense,
he is
bro.
around the people he loves. Mingi often takes a background role when in a group setting.
몇 말이야? 어? 너 1번 받았다며?
응, 그랬어.
근데 왜 나한테 최소한테잖아. 우리 방도 좋은데. 그러니까 왜
Gracious.
야, 너 오늘 얼굴 상태 좀 그죠?
반응 좀 해주세요.
Bro, look at this man. Why can you, bro, look away?
저희가 아직까지 2개 시켜 먹은 데에서 없었어요.
Gracious.
This is not to say he isn't the brightest person in the world. His smile lights up any dark room, and when he is happy, all is at peace in the world. Mingi takes friendship quite seriously, puts a lot of effort into it, and can get offended when his feelings aren't reciprocated to the same degree.
또 서운해하는 민기.
Reciprocate me.
왜 서운해 근데?
어이가 없네.
아 이게 왜?
와, 너 진짜로.
아니 이걸 왜 서운해하는 거야?
The audacity.
아니 왜? 티는 어쩔 수 없어.
봐봐요. 리스도 같이.
You see, I feel like us Leos, we're just misunderstood, bro. You know?
아니 왜?
Understand
티는 어쩔
us.
수 없어.
봐봐요. 리스도 같이 찍자 했고. 그러니까 님은 왜 저한테 같이 찍자고 안 하세요?
내가 같이 하자.
I'm not even like a star sign person, but today I am.
그래, 넌 그렇게 해. 나도 이제
Me and Mingi out here, bro. Understand us.
이건 좀 오해가 있습니다. 네, 민기가 좀 지나치게 질투를 하는 게 경향이 있어요.
질투는 아니야.
It's never too much. Not even jealousy, just reciprocate.
나는 사람과의 관계를 되게 우선시하는데 너는 나 도덕적 의리를 거부했어. 나 중학교 3학년
Crazy.
뭐를? 당신과 함께하는 모든 것이.
넌 나랑 함께 많이 하잖아.
많이 한다고 너는 지금 익숙함과 소중함을 버리는 거야?
Mans is wiggin', bro. You spend so much time with me, so you forget how precious it is, bro. You taking me for granted? Okay, noted. Yeah.
많이 한다고 너는 지금 익숙함을
Crazy.
소감을 버리는 거야?
뭔 소리야? 나는
Couldn't be me, bro.
This happens particularly with Yunho, Mingi's best friend of several years. Mingi and Yunho, or Yoonji as fans call them, were best friends for 4 years before joining Ateez. Mingi was the third member to join Ateez. Mingi and Yunho actually auditioned for the company without the other knowing. Another semblance of fate working to bring Ateez together. Mingi is known by the group as the one who is afraid of almost everything. It is quite...
Nah, he's me. He's actually me, bro. That's crazy. I'm like, I live in Australia, so like everyone be like, bro, you got like the deadliest spiders out here and all that. But like, bro, I'm a wuss. I can't do anything, bro. I can't even look at things on the screen for
known
real.
by the group as the
I
one
see a
who is
snake on the
afraid of
screen,
almost everything.
I'm jumping.
It is quite funny to watch,
I see
and
a bug on the
Ateez takes a
screen.
lot of pleasure in it. Mingi is also known to lie to the point of hyperbole. Seriously,
I'm loyal.
He is often claiming things that logically don't make any sense. Like the multiple times he has claimed he has never been afraid in his entire life, and proceeds to jump out of his skin because something scared him.
He's literally, does he not sound like me? For y'all that know me for real. This man sounds exactly like me, bro. He stole my whole personality.
Entire life, and proceeds to jump out of his skin because something scared him. He has also claimed that he has never lost before, even though his track record shows he is terrible at games. Many of the lies Mingi tells tend to catch up to him quite quickly. In the behind-the-scenes video of Ateez's song Don't Stop, Mingi told the camera that he has never been cold in his life. Then proceeded to shiver because it was cold outside. Mingi's nickname is Princess, and he often bounces around when he is happy. Though in the past he was very frivolous, recently you can see a more mature atmosphere around him. Amusingly, though, Mingi is extremely outdated and does not know how to work a lot of things. He is constantly exclaiming about how far the internet has come. Despite all of this, Mingi is actually much smarter and more serious than people give him credit for. He has written amazing raps in practically no time, which is what he did when he wrote his verse for Ateez's title track Answer, in a hotel room, a day before they had to record it.
That's crazy.
Mingi also participates in producing Ateez's...
Mingi has been getting into, we're getting into producing for years now, but though we know he has been working on producing some songs, maybe his own, maybe some solos, you talking? Or just his own, like for the group. None have yet to be released.
Songs, and just like Hongjoong, Mingi stayed longer in Los Angeles after their 2022 world tour to work with and learn from American producers. He writes all of his verses and truly takes the time to express his feelings when he does.
Love that.
Mingi, along with Hongjoong, is on the list of the top copyrighted idols. Like Hongjoong, Mingi has a trademark before his rap.
Fix on.
Okay, I'm spinning. Your Fixon is back in the town. What's up?
Fix on is back in the town,
He frequently
okay.
says the phrase fix on before his verses to indicate to the listener not only that he is about to rap, but that they should focus and fix their attention on him.
Okay, it's got some meaning to it.
I'm sure one of the very first things you noticed when you listened to an Ateez song was the guy with the deep voice.
Yeah.
That guy is Mingi. As someone who saw him in person, I can confirm that his voice truly is deeper than the Grand Canyon.
Gracious.
Mingi also sometimes integrates singing into his verses. So much so, that many people say that all 8 members of Ateez are great vocalists.
The vocals are solid, bro. If he can sing, that means I can sing, right? It's gotta mean that.
Though Mingi
I
is
can't wait to
obviously
start
not
listening to
an
their
official
albums, bro.
vocalist, this does not stop him from loudly practicing to be the main vocalist of Ateez in his free time. Mingi is quite the performer, and his on-stage presence is very intimidating and profound. He pulls you in as soon as he begins to perform, and it is very hard to take your eyes off of him. His dance skills are incredible, and it is clear even from afar his obvious talent. Something I wanted to make sure I touched on is the fact that Mingi went on hiatus from November 2020 to September 2021 due to psychological anxiety. Fans missed him immensely, and everyone, especially Ateez, felt his absence the whole time. Mingi's hiatus is why you won't see him in multiple of Ateez's music videos and anything else they participated in. Some examples are the official music video for Ateez's title track Fireworks and also the entire Kingdom survival show. But, as is to everyone's relief, Mingi is much better now, and his break really solidified his importance in the lives of every Atiny.
내가 많이 사랑해, 알겠지?
Sometimes we need to, you know, take a step back. I'm sure with a life like that, bro, it's got to be crazy. Let me read this real quick. I'm the one who controls time. Woo-young the fox.
Have you ever met someone who deliberately goes out of their way?
Let's be happy in any circumstances or problems that may occur. If you're happy, then it's okay.
Have you ever met someone who deliberately goes out of their way to mess with you all the time? Yet, you can't help but love them. Then you must have met Woo-young. Woo-young is uncategorically mean, but he somehow is the only one that can flawlessly get away with it.
No, mujer. Gracious. Mans wasn't even phased, bro. Like, this is regular. Man's really spanking thigh right now. In those jeans.
Though, Woo-young never does it with the intention of being genuinely mean. And it usually is an indication of how close he feels to you.
Gracious.
Woo-young is an expert at ajayo and usually uses it to get away something or win a favor.
Ajayo.
This is especially true when Ateez shoot reality show and Woo-young wants the director or staff to grant a special request.
It's just banter, you know?
Woo-young has an extremely distinct laugh that can be recognized from behind a closed door. It is very high-pitched and usually accompanied by clapping. It is, in all seriousness, a trademark of Woo-young.
에이티니 이따가 만나.
He got one of them sewer laughs.
네 거야.
Woo-young has a smile that makes you want to work hard just to see it. And no matter how much he teases you, you can't help but still love him.
딱 뜯어 돌려서 발굴 해준 다음에
That's crazy, bro. Someone eats in my face like this, he's getting slapped.
To be the center of attention. He is a textbook extrovert and flows in and out of conversations with strangers with practiced ease. This is why Wooyoung has the most idol friends among the members of Ateez. He is particularly close to TXT's Yinjun and Stray Kids Changbin. Something else that you might notice about Wooyoung is that he flirts with everyone. In fact, Wooyoung could probably make a robot fall in love with him. He knows the power he holds and has no problem with using it to his advantage.
Aggressive.
But, according to Wooyoung, he was naturally born that way and does not intentionally flirt.
I feel like I'm like this also, bro. I've always been a flirtatious kind of dude, but I be chilling now, you know?
All of Wooyoung
trying to. I think you're mine. Eh? Straight up mine. Seduction master.
All of Wooyoung's qualities really make the constant comparisons of him
that
and
eye
Fox
contact,
very
bro.
accurate. Though it has never been officially said, it is quite obvious that Wooyoung's love language is physical touch. Out of all the members, Wooyoung is the one to initiate skinship the most. He loves to kiss and hug the members and is constantly attached to someone. More often than not, that person is San. San and Wooyoung are extremely close, to the point that they have matching tattoos that say amicus ad auris, a Latin phrase that means a lifelong partner, or a friend to the very end.
That's
Their
kind of
ship
cute,
name
bro.
is Woosan, and unlike other ships in
Woosan.
Ateez, Woosan actually coined it themselves and are very aware of its fandom. In a fan call with Wooyoung, a fan asked what the fandom name for Woosan was. So Wooyoung asked San, who was, unshockingly, right beside him. They decided on P, which is the Korean word for rain because Woosan means umbrella in Korean. Wooyoung is also very close to Yeosang. The two have been friends for 8 years now. They knew each other before they joined Ateez, when they were trainees at HYBE, formerly known as Big Hit Entertainment. Yeosang left HYBE and auditioned for KQ. Later, Wooyoung left HYBE and followed Yeosang to KQ because they promised each other that they would debut together. Wooyoung said that if he succeeded, he wanted to do it with Yeosang. And if he failed, he wanted to fail with Yeosang. This
They
made
all have
Wooyoung
their
the
little
last
cute
member to join
things with each other, bro.
Hongjoong said that if Wooyoung wasn't there, the members would not be as close as they are. And Mingi says that Wooyoung is the jewel of the group and completed Ateez. Wooyoung's skills was evident as a trainee and has become even better in the last 3 years. Wooyoung has put a tremendous amount of effort in elevating his dancing skills. Most people don't know, but Wooyoung had an extremely tough time as a trainee, and his audition for KQ was his last try before giving up on his dreams.
Gracious.
Now, he has found true confidence in his abilities and even has a Studio KFAM Artist of the Month to boast of.
Studio KFAM. I don't want to see this. I'm not looking, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna watch this when we do like performances, dance practices, and stuff like that together. I don't want to see this right now. You feel me? Y'all can enjoy it for the YouTube that y'all can go crazy, bro. Y'all have probably already seen this. I haven't. I'm not trying to see it now, bro. I'll wait. Are we still going? Why are we still going, bro? Is this still going for real, bro? Why is this still going, bro?
Like San, Wooyoung also showed up on the list of 100 of the most viewed fan cams of male K-pop
It's
idols,
still going. I'ma just listen,
with his
bro.
Artist of the Month coming in as number 41. Recently, Wooyoung was even part of the opening performance for Mama 2021 that featured members of 6 fourth-generation idol groups.
We'll watch that ASAP. Man's out there dripping. Gracious. Aggressive
He is a
ass, bro.
top-tier performer, and this is being
He does
recognized
this.
more and more.
He went from being unconfident in himself to that. Nah, the smirk is devious. He's like, you see this? I know you do. What's good, Fusion? Good morning.
Though Woo Young is very
Tyon,
known
you
for
awake
his
too? I
dancing
see you, bro.
abilities, his vocals are nothing to scoff at. They often whisk you away in a soft cloud when you hear them. His voice is very light and wispy, and this delicacy is what makes it so satisfying to listen to him.
He said something earlier. Wasn't that like 12 hours ago? The man's knockout. Oh, I ain't noticed.
Woo Young loves to cook and is the member most likely to be found cooking at the dorm. He likes to cook for the members and is always working on his cooking skills. Woo Young is also passionate about video editing, and he makes vlogs that record the daily lives of Ateez.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta suck those things. Pause. I see you, bro.
There are a lot of behind-the-scenes content, so I suggest you check them out. A stern warning as you get to know Ateez more. Be wary of looking too long at Woo Young, because he just might make you fall in love.
I didn't do anything wrong. I always do something wrong to you, so I'm fine. What? Jongho the bear. Machine main vocalist ISFP 59 October 12 2000. I read that all wrong, bro. Just I don't know what order that was. I hope that you take on your own challenges without being afraid.
For all intents and purposes,
Let go of fear.
Jongho is the young of Ateez. Though he is the youngest and officially the Magni, you could never tell from the way he acts.
나 진짜 바쁜 시간에 금방 올 거라고. 이러면 안 되지.
안녕하십니까 이사님. 잘 부탁드리겠습니다. 제가 이사가 아니고요. 들어온 지 얼마 안 돼가지고.
죄송합니다.
이쪽 이사님입니다. 안녕하세요. 신석 박사입니다. 죄송합니다. 들어온 지 이틀밖에 안 돼가지고요.
이렇게 근손실이 있으면 안 되기 때문에 저 과자 안 치워!
Gracious.
우리 회사에서 과자를 먹고 있어.
바닐라 앤 커피. 브랜드 토핑. 바나나 앤 스트로베리 앤 오레오.
Okay, nice little combo.
룹. 하지 마. 하지 마.
이샤리라고 이자야. 말하지 말라고.
말하지 마.
Holla. I love that, bro.
If anything,
And the
San
little
is the
step.
Magni, and Jongho acts accordingly. You will often see Jongho shushing San or telling him to stop, calm down, or be quiet. This is hilarious considering their ages, but Jongho being San's young isn't the only surprising thing. Recently, San and Jongho found out that they are very distant relatives because they are both from the Jiang line of Choi clan. Jongho was the 7th member to join Ateez. He was actually into sports when he was young, but then later felt a stronger pull to singing. He became a trainee at Top Entertainment for several years, before making the move to KELVII and becoming their main vocalist and maknae.
Vocals? That man be singing, bro, consistently.
One of the most noticeable things about Jongho, even at a quick glance, is his almost somber disposition. While he is the calmest of the group, it should not be mistaken as boring. Jongho is very funny and takes joy in exposing other members. Not unlike yeosang, Jongho's humor is very underrated.
I was just about to say like yeosang.
난 진짜 잘 봐야 돼요. 나 알았어. 나 알았어.
누군데?
이거 산 영상 통화할 때야.
I can see him doing that. He was holding that stare at us for a minute. A few members ago, bro. During Mingi's.
이거는 인정한다. 내가 왼쪽으로 좀 잘 나오거든. 안녕하세요, 에이티니. 산이에요. 안녕하세요, 에이티니. 산이에요.
An example of this is a fan call, where Jongho gave his excuse for overspending. He said, "I didn't want to spend much money while abroad, but I accidentally entered a store and accidentally bought something expensive." Unlike Woo
It'd be like that, I
Jongho
guess.
does not love skinship. But all of this makes it even more worthwhile when he shocks fans by making an obvious joke or initiating a hug. But, as his high status dictates, Jongho is great at moderating the arguments of the group and soothing the worries of Ateez.
어쨌든 보고 싶다는 말 한마디에 페이스타임을 걸어준 리더. 그리고 또 리더를 보고 싶은 멤버의 마음. 그것까지. 이런 훈훈한 에이티즈의 일상입니다. 사실
It's funny that he's the youngest, bro.
Quite unlike Mingi, Jongho is the complete opposite when it comes to fear.
Man's got an
His
old
unchanging
soul.
countenance in the face of things that make most people scream is, like San said, scarier than anything else. It makes sense that Jongho takes on this somewhat protective role in the group, because he is also the strongest one in Ateez. The video of Jongho breaking multiple apples with his bare
Crazy.
hands
Just casually.
while singing beautifully went viral. Jongho claims he can beat every member of Ateez in arm wrestling with just one finger. As outlandish
cap.
as that sounds, I believe him.
That's
Just
cap.
like his adult-like personality, Jongho is obsessed with Americanos, and they are his idea of a dessert. Not only does Jongho not get scared and is extremely strong, but he is good at literally everything. Often on the first try. Whether it is fruit carving, making bamboo rings, or holding a single note without breathing for 1 minute and 28 seconds. Yes, you heard that right.
Okay. A whole minute. What kind of lungs he got, bro? Those aren't regular lungs, ain't no way.
This is only right as the maknae on top, a title that was given to Jongho, due to his vast ability to be amazing at anything that he does. Jongho is also known as the best vocalist of the 4th gen. But, though he is a 4th generation idol, his singing mastery rivals sunbaeams and experts alike.
Ridiculous.
When people listen to Ateez's songs,
One more time, bro. One more time, bro. Yeah.
When people listen to Ateez's songs, they often hear an almost angelic sound. Some even mistake his voice for an instrument when they first hear an Ateez song, because it is very hard to fathom a human being hitting such notes so perfectly.
Crazy.
His vocals have stupefied experts, peers, sunbaenims, and even the most weathered Ateenies. They almost make no sense and don't seem physically possible. Sometimes, he even sings in a female register, which is much higher than a male's. In
Man's out there singing Breaking Apples, bro.
Which was also their first
What's
win,
good, Luana?
Jongho dumbfounded the experts, judges, and audience by hitting 6
True.
consecutive notes without stopping. It was the performance of a lifetime.
Insane, bro.
Jongho then coupled this.
What was that, bro? I need that one more time, bro. This man is different.
Which was also their first
Insanity,
win.
bro.
Jongho dumbfounded the experts, judges, and audience by hitting 6
Immortal
consecutive
song
notes without stopping.
and good time.
It was the performance of a lifetime.
Just casually, bro.
Jongho then coupled this feat.
It don't
by
even
doing
sound
it
like
again
he's struggling
and
at
hitting
all.
4 consecutive high notes. In Ateez's performance of Wonderland Symphony No. 9 on the survival show Kingdom, Legendary War. This accomplishment
bro.
becomes even more amazing when you discover that when Jongho performed this song at one of Ateez's American concerts, his microphone stopped working right before he was supposed to sing. But he didn't let that stop him and ended up singing without a microphone. His voice was so strong, loud, and clear that the melody reached even the highest seat in the venue.
You good?
Fans
You straight?
were shocked, to say the least. Jongho is constantly improving his vocal abilities, and like some of the members, he stayed
won it
back
4
in
times?
Los Angeles after the 2022 tour.
So I think this video said 3
used
times,
this
right?
time to learn and train with vocal experts. Being good at everything includes performance. Jongho's strong, flawless vocals are paired with intense facial expressions that display the quality in which he sings. Most people don't notice or recognize this because of their laser-like focus on his voice, but Jongho is also a standout dancer.
Talk about it.
Jongho is often called a teddy bear or gummy bear. Either way, he is a bear, and he is quite fine with that. If you are ever frustrated that you aren't good at something, just remind yourself that it is okay. Because you're not Jongho, and there is literally nothing you can do about that.
I was about to say, bro. You don't know the results without trying. So keep your chin up and challenge yourself. I'm sure you will succeed. Preach.
I have mentioned the demon line
Preach,
3
bruh.
times throughout this video. The demon line is very well known in Ateenyville, and it consists of hongjoong, seonghwa, and san. The reason for this moniker is the fact that the second a performance starts, their entire countenance and persona changes, and it looks
they
as though they are
flipped that
possessed.
switch.
While this aids in creating some of the best performances you have ever seen, it is quite noticeable, and Ateenies love to point it out. After all of this, thank you for coming, thank you for staying, and thank you for getting to know our boys.
Thank you for the information of all the Kennys. Again, make sure y'all go show love to all the Kennys in the chat, in the YouTube comments, and that. Go check out the channel, go check out the original if y'all haven't already, bro. And let me know if there's any information any extra information that I may need to know, you know, but I'm sure as I get to watch other content, I'll find out more stuff about the boys, bro.
이번 로그 끝은 예상이 형이 할 거예요. 안녕.
안녕.
네, 안녕하세요. 이번 한국관광공사 또 라이브 방송 또 브이로그 엔딩을 맡고 있는 에이티즈 여상입니다. 요즘 제가 엔딩을 좀 잘 맡고 있는 것 같아서 좀 뿌듯하네요. 하지만 여러분, 엔딩은 산이가 할 겁니다. 내 거야.
내 거야.
네, 안녕하세요. 에이티즈 한국관광공사 엔딩을 맡게 된 율로입니다. 이제 우리 편집자분께서 엔딩이 많잖아요. 그래서 어떤 것을 엔딩을 쓸지 잘 모르겠지만 편집자님 제 거 꼭 써주세요. 알겠죠?
엔딩 후보 대결이야?
네, 엔딩 후보 대결. 브이로그의 엔딩을 맡게 된
안녕하십니까. 엔딩 후보 세 번째 민기입니다. 네 번째? 제가 이번에 엔딩을 하기 위해서 탈색을 한 거거든요. 이러면 엔딩 안 시켜줄 수가 없죠. 그러니까 제가 엔딩하게 해주세요. 사랑해요.
모두가 엔딩을 노릴 때 나는 편집점을 노린다.
저는 욕심이 없습니다. 엔딩은 누군가 하겠죠. 네, 저는 에이티니를 사랑할 뿐입니다.
Oh, and he got the ending very gracious. Again, shout out to all the Kennys for this video, bro. I feel like I learned a lot. You know, this is a whole hour and a half. Regali. Again, more Ateez content to come in the future on the website, on YouTube, everywhere. We'll do a marathon very soon. You feel me? Maybe covers, dance practices. Y'all let me know what y'all want. You feel me? And then depending on that, I'll pick from that, you know, but go crazy, right? All right, I'm gonna see y'all. Love y'all. Take care.